Rob Gearing here, owner of Trafficleads2incomeVM and leader of Team Massive Success. And this is our Trafficwave tutorial for Trafficleads2incomeVM, how to set up a Trafficleads2incomeVM lead capture page using the very popular Trafficwave autoresponder. So I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you have joined. Either you already came to us as a member of Trafficwave or you joined through our downline builder, and that would be in the downline building resource area of the Trafficleads2incomeVM downline builder. So, so we're going to move forward. And the first thing that we need to do here in Trafficwave, you're seeing my Trafficwave back office, is we are going to create a campaign. So all we have to do is mouse over autoresponder and click on create new campaign. That is our first piece of business. So I'm going to let that load up. And it wants a nickname. So I'm going to call it TL2IVM number 4. I've done a little bit of testing, obviously, here. Description is for your use. So you can put anything you'd like there. It's optional. And it'll be, when you're looking at your campaigns, it will be there. So there could be a reason why you want to add a little extra description to help differentiate potentially various campaigns that you have. And then there is the copy campaign settings from existing campaigns. So that's optional as well. And I'm going to skip this because I want you to see the settings, and you could be brand new to this and you may not have anything to really build from. So I'm going to skip that and basically just click on verify my nickname at this point. Okay. And if I already had a TL2IVM4, it will alert me, but I don't believe that I do. So now it's going to take me to my standard signature token. So what is my name? Well, my name is Rob Gearing. Type your name in there. Your return email address. I would use a non-Gmail domain-based if you have one. Otherwise, use the best email that you have. Mine is massivesuccess@robgearing.com. We do things like this to help with the spam filters that are out there. Anything that we're trying to do here is to get the best open rate that we possibly can, so people see your emails, right, of this massive success campaign which we're setting up. So we're now going to give the campaign a title. So this is what your subscribers are going to see. So it is very important what you put in there. So I'm going to write what they are subscribing to is massive marketing success. Would be my white sheet, as they call it, or white paper, or something white. It's sort of our manifesto. We've had massive marketing success for a lot of years here, excuse me, in Trafficleads2incomeVM. So this is a really good email campaign that's had seen a lot of good things, and much more good to come for sure. So that's what your subscribers are going to see, that they're coming into the massive marketing success campaign. You can now move to step 3. And let that do its thing. Now we're going to, I'm going to click on this box. It says use the postal address for my Trafficwave.net member profile. That's for the CAN spam compliance. So that's important. And then the next step would be to move to step 4, clicking that. And it's going to ask for the standard fields. I would recommend that you do first name, last name, split fields. This is how your form will be structured when people are opting in. They're filling out the form. And since this really is about, we're creating this lead capture page for free traffic, for viral mailers, I'm not going to add a phone number, but if we went into advanced settings to the right of basic, right where my mouse is at right there, we could actually go in and we could add various other fields. So you can create forms for all kinds of purposes. And that's how we would add a phone number. Now, if we're running paid traffic, we're always saying phone number. We got to have a phone number for paid traffic, which is part of what we ultimately take people to in Trafficleads2incomeVM. We familiarize you with the beauties of paid traffic, but this isn't a paid traffic training. So, but just remember that. Remember those words. So right now we're good. It's just going to be an opt-in for first name, last name in split fields, with the email address being captured, which is always required. Moving to step 5, you're going to want notification when you have people that confirm, and you can change your confirmation message. it says, thank you for requesting to be a subscriber. We can add that. We can add to that. Thank you for requesting to be a subscriber to Massive Marketing Success. One small step left. Please click the link below to confirm your subscription. So customizable up to 1,024 characters. Then I'm going to agree to their terms and conditions and finish. So I've now created a campaign. Submitting your campaign information is where I'm at right now. So now it says, congratulations. This is where you start creating your emails. But hey, I've got a treat for you. I've already created the emails for you. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. So we are going to not click on Great, Take Me to the Letters tab, but we are going to go to Retrieve Published Campaign and get that ready. But before we hit that, we're now going to Trafficleads2incomeVM. We're logged in the back office, and I'm going to move quickly through the steps from step 2, which begins talking about the importance of an autoresponder. And this is how you maybe came to us and came into Trafficwave. So again, we congratulate you. We're going to move into step 3, which is the uploading of the picture. So you've already done this, and I'm sure it's a great picture, a nice headshot. So now we're going to move into step 4, which is where we have our instructions for our various autoresponders. And what we're doing right now is actually integrated into our training area. So we're really happy about creating this video for everybody. So we now need the Trafficwave codes, which I have here. Retrieve published campaigns for Trafficwave, right? For people taking that path. There's various and sundry autoresponders. They're all compatible with Trafficleads2incomeVM. Just some we're more partial to than others. So back to Trafficwave, I'm going to grab my series ID number just so I have it, and I'm going to have to come back for the passcode. I'm going to copy that to my clipboard, go back to Trafficwave, click on Retrieve Published Campaign. Okay, let that simmer, and we are going to now click on Retrieve Other Pre-written Autoresponders Letters. With that, oh, that was already filled in. How cool is that? And there it is, 56604. So autoresponder ID number 462929 with the 5-digit code of 56604. Where do I want these letters to go to? Of course, TL2IVM4, or else I'd be overwriting something, which is what happened in the last video that I did. So I had to reshoot this video. So we're going to hit Retrieve Pre-written Autoresponder Letters. Okay, and there it is. 5 letters have been placed into the campaign, nickname TL2IVM4. So there's only a small amount of editing that you have to do. So we should take a look at that, and we are going to take a look at that. So we are now going to move into Manage My Campaigns. I'm right over the Autoresponder tab in Trafficwave. And what I need to do is find that campaign, and I'm going to go to the left-hand side of TL2IVM4, mouse, and actually click on the magnifying glass, and I want to look at the letters. I want to look at the letters. Now, all the letters are structured similarly. So if we look at the first one, if we mouse over to the magnifying glass of the first letter, we have the editing capability there. We're going to click on that. And there we go. It says, hi there, name. And then it says, I'm excited and honored to have you on my massive marketing team. The first link where it says the bit.ly, bit.ly, what I recommend that you do is just go on Google, just type in bit.ly, and register for a Bitly account. It's not an affiliate program, nothing like that, but register for a Bitly account. It's real easy. It allows you to shorten URLs and it's again another way to beat the spam filters out there. So all you're doing is taking your Trafficleads2incomeVM referral URL, which you find in Affiliate Toolbox right here. It says your affiliate link, and then you are basically saying to Bitly, I want you to cloak that for me, right? So we don't, I'm not going to display that on the screen or go through that process because it's pretty easy. So then once you have your Bitly link, come back to the letters, okay, and then just put that in right there, paste it in. And to make it a live link, you basically mouse over, you click the little link right here in the editor, and then you're going to basically paste it in for the URL. You don't need to do anything with target, and then just click OK, which will save it. And now you have a live link. So that is your Trafficleads2incomeVM referral URL that's cloaked, so that again you'll get a better open rate and your letters won't go into the spam filter. You'll need to do that on every letter because the Trafficleads2incomeVM referral URL is part of every letter. The next piece of it is the Telegram, or the next link I should say, is the link to our Telegram group. So that's really important for us. We maintain a Telegram group for people that want more than just to use Trafficleads2incomeVM as a viral mailer. They want massive success. So they can come and meet with us and find out what that's about by coming to our Telegram group. So that link is fine. It's already there. There's no worries there. So all you're doing then is looking for additional Trafficleads2incomeVM referral URL areas. And if there are none, it's just changing the signature from mine to yours. That would be this area right here. You can put in as much or as little as you want. The PS is fine. So just read through every letter as I quiet my phone here. Read through every letter and just make sure that it's all good before you click save. Because once you click save letter, you know, there it's kind of locked in. And one thing that I just noticed is you may see hide their name versus that split field that we talked about. So don't really worry about that too much. It'll work, you know, it'll work fine. So no worries there. So save letter. And then you're going to go to each letter and do the same thing. Okay, so we don't need to worry about this. We can ignore that. Okay, so very good. So again, you would do the same process with letter 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then ultimately, you're good to go. That's really all there is to it. That's really all there is to it. So, so the next piece that we're going to do, now that we have our letters set, we need to go back and look at the campaign one more time. So we are going to be coming back to Trafficleads2incomeVM after we click on, we go to our, we're going to go back to autoresponder, and we're going to look at our campaigns again. We're going to list them. And we're going to go to TL2IVM4. Click the little magnifying glass and go to General Stats and Overview. Okay, so in General Stats and Overview, we want to go to Capture Pages and Forms, and then in that drop-down, capture Forms. Now, there's one key parameter that we have to take a look at, and that is the landing URL. That's very important. So Trafficleads2incomeVM offers you a thank you page. So please use that versus the default that you'll get from Trafficwave, because there's so much more of a chance for you to get the person to sign up to Trafficleads2incomeVM and, you know, whatever else you want to implement into that thank you page versus them waiting to do the same thing from the email that they receive, you know, going through the confirm process and then receiving the emails. Yeah, there's definitely, you know, a great capability that they're going to join that way, but why not put it in front of them right after they fill out the form? Put right in front of them, you know, a way to join Trafficleads2incomeVM. So that's what your Trafficleads2incomeVM thank you page will do. So we are going to create a customized version. So we're in the capture pages and forms, and we're going to click on create customized version so that we can sort of modify those landing page URLs. Okay. So right where it says adjust parameters, we want to click that. And I'm not going to worry about using JavaScript error checking. I'm going to leave that unchecked. But where it says subscription URL, I'm going to go to Trafficleads2incomeVM. I'm going to get back into my steps again. Okay. And I'm going to go right to step 4 by going to 2 and just continuing forward into 3, into 4 real fast. And at this point, we are going to find our thank you page, which is down here. Edit your thank you page, but actually we don't need to edit it. At some point you will. You'll want to take a look at it, make sure that it's right. There may be some little tweaking that you have to do on it, and then saving that. But let's take a look at what it looks like. And I'm going to grab my link here too at the same time. So I'm going to, whoops, I'm just going to copy my thank you page URL. Okay. And what we all get, we can all customize is something that looks like this. Mine says, please click here to be taken to the sign up page for Trafficleads2incomeVM. Okay. If you've filled out your profile correctly at Trafficleads2incomeVM, you get this nice customization here with all your social IDs highlighted. And then this is where you can add a little bonus at the bottom. I encourage everybody to always join the Telegram chat group. So, so that's why mine has that. But that was customized. That was me adding that. So by default, you won't have that, but you should have pretty much everything else. So that's a really nice thank you page and much preferred than the default Trafficwave thank you page. So back to Trafficwave, let's put that in as our subscription URL. So as soon as they subscribe, they're going to go there. And as soon as they confirm, they're going to go there. So it's a double shot. Now I could use a different page for that confirmation. So just put that in the back of your mind, because this training video is not just for Trafficleads2incomeVM, it's for usage in various ways, you know, for Trafficwave and different applications. So stuff to keep in mind. Click on adjust return and then save custom form data. Save custom form data. Okay, so there we go. All right, so at this point, we need to grab our code. So get HTML code. So we're going to click that. We're going to click that, and I'm going to just go with the recommended JavaScript. But I've noticed sometimes for lead capture forms, sometimes you have to use the raw HTML. So if the JavaScript doesn't work for you, then certainly you can use the raw HTML. So I'm going to grab this code. Let's see how this plays out. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to Trafficleads2incomeVM. And the page creation process is really easy. I'm going to just basically create a new lead capture page. I'm going to pick, I'm just going to pick a template randomly. I'm going to call this my 816 TL2IVM. I just created a lead capture page. How simple is that? Now, let's come back and find it by going to select page under the create new lead capture page button. And let's find that new creation, which is usually at the bottom of the list. And let's bring that up. Again, we can customize that top verbiage, you know, to our liking. I'm going to take out the hashtag autoresponder hashtag. Actually, I'm going to do that on the next screen. The reason being is this is your default area. So whatever you have in this box, that's kind of anytime you create a lead capture page with us, it's going to put that code in your new page, provided that you still have left in the hashtag autoresponder code hashtag. You get a little bit more flexibility. I would say you probably should have something filled into there from a default standpoint. But I think we have more flexibility if we do this move. We go to source code, and this gets scary for people, but it's just really no big deal because I'm just going to remove hashtag autoresponder hashtag right here, right? Nothing else. Just got rid of that. Deleted it. Pasted in my JavaScript. Let's save lead capture page. And now let's test. So let's click our new lead capture page that we created. First name, last name, and email. So Rob Hearing. Allow me to give you your uncustomizable traffic and lead generation system. You can start for free. Let's begin the journey to earning. This is for where we're going to put this page out in the mailers. Places like, state-of-the-art mailer, Mr. Safe List, Lead Magnet, List Nerds, etc. And we can even kind of work into the verbiage the fact that it's possible to earn $500 commissions, because as you know, if you are one of our top level upgraded members, you have the capability to earn $500 or more on one sale, which is pretty incredible. That really comes into play when we start talking about running paid traffic, and we'll use a different page when we get to that point of your training. But for right now, this is an awesome page. I'm going to click on submit, and if I did everything right, I should go to the Traffic Leads to Income VM thank you page. So there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, in all its glory. In all its glory. So I thank you for watching this video. That's pretty much it from the hooking up the Trafficwave component with the Traffic Leads to Income VM component. And I would encourage you at this point to move on to step 5. Step 5 is all about your downline builder. You don't have to join everything in the downline builder, but certainly under all the recommended mailers, that's your free traffic driver. I would do that and then just continue through your training. Definitely take a look at our advanced material, such as our MSF 500 funnel. That's kind of the grade above step up funnel, and then our paid traffic co-op. And let's build your list big. Let's make you a lot of income, and let's get let's get a kicking team for you going. So I'm here to help and support. I appreciate you being a member of the team, and to your massive success. Thank you very much.